Hey guys, Allie here tonight. So I wanted to just bring up and take this back to absolute basics in terms of manifestation and experiencing our desired realities. Now, if you're watching this video, I'm sure you've seen the thousands of others that are out there that are options on YouTube to how to create your manifestation, how to bring your manifestation in 24 hours, techniques used, robotic affirmation, reprogram your subconscious mind, all these different things. Can these things be helpful? Yes, if you believe that they can be helpful, they will be helpful because our beliefs create our reality. Are they necessary? No, they're not necessary. They can be helpful if you believe they can be helpful and if you enjoy doing them. I always say, don't do anything if it feels like a chore because it's not going to serve you. That energy of it feeling like a chore is going to be the energy that you continue to attract. So you don't want to do something that feels like a chore. So at our basics, we are pure consciousness. And all over the world, there's 7 to 8 billion people, and we are all different points of consciousness of this one pure source consciousness. And we're each having our own unique reality, our unique reality creation that we are creating ourselves by what we identify with. Now, there's beliefs, thoughts, ideas, memories, all these different things that we identify with. But those things, guys, are not us. That is not who we are. We are just pure source. We are pure awareness. We are one with the source that is. And so all these different things that we identify with act as filters in terms of our reality creation. So if we have different beliefs on things, if we have an abundance belief, then we are going to create a reality that is going to reflect abundance back to us. And the same is true for lack. You know, the universe doesn't discriminate. It just, whatever you put your focus on, it gives you more of. So I want people, first of all, to know that you're not your beliefs, your thoughts, your ideas, your memories. Those are all things that you just identify with. If you identify with a certain set of thoughts and beliefs and ideas, then that's like a filter. And you're going to create your reality through those filters, okay? But you're not those things. You're just identified with them. So at any point in time, being conscious beings, when we are conscious and not floating through life unconscious, we can choose what we want to identify with. And so for me, you know, I get overwhelmed sometimes. You know, it's been years I've been studying all this kind of stuff, and I would see all these different things on YouTube, you know, like I said, reprogram your subconscious mind. That to me personally feels heavy because it feels like that could be a lot of work. And honestly, guys, pure awareness doesn't have to reprogram anything. Pure awareness is just pure and not identified with anything. It's just awareness having an experience. And the experience is the identity that it is creating with, the identity that it is aligned with. So it just chooses what it wants to experience by identifying with different thoughts, beliefs, and ideas. But it's just pure awareness. So there's nothing that ourselves at our most simplistic form, which is pure awareness, that we have to do. There's nothing that we have to do to reprogram our mind. That's just an identity. That's just a belief that we're identified with. And that will be true if we believe it to be true. But is it necessary? No, it's not necessary. We can choose right now, as a conscious, intentional being, to know and remember that we are source, that we are the all that is, that we are pure awareness, and that we are creating our reality in every moment. And we can identify with the fact of, my reality is my desired reality is unfolding in every moment, every day, in every way. Things that are perfect are unfolding in my reality. I create everything I desire. My life is, fulfilled and abundant. We can identify with these things. We can identify with only what we desire to create. And we can look at life through those lenses which are empowering lenses. I am the source that is, and I create my desired reality every day. It's easy, it's fun, it's magical. There's so many different ways to look at it, but these are all very, open and expansive ways to view the universe and to choose how to experience reality versus, if we have very limited beliefs. But we don't have to let's say, okay, there's an example. Let's say we have some lack beliefs. Technically, we don't have to go in and reprogram our mind for abundance to experience a different reality. We can just choose to not identify with those beliefs, those filters, and choose to identify with, I experience abundance and wealth and health and love every day. We can just choose to experience something else, rest in that state, not resist it, just rest in that state and go about our life. And that will unfold for us very easily. Now, the reason that people do offer up these techniques and do talk about repetition and, stats, which is like getting into a state before sleep, and robotic affirmations, is because they can tend to be helpful, because if people wobble, it can help focus them and really get that repetition going in their mind so they can continue to identify with the state that they want. But the key thing here, guys, and I hope I'm being clear, is that I just want everybody to know that you as pure awareness don't have to do any of that stuff. You literally can just choose to identify with what feels good and is powerful and what you desire to create, and just start living life through that lens instead of this, other lens of possibly lack. And if you do that and you literally trust that I'm pure awareness and this is unfolding for me and I'm creating my desired reality in every minute, I don't have any obstacles coming up because everything is unfolding perfectly for me. It happens easily and effortlessly. If we choose to identify with that, then that's what has to be. And like I said, the only time is if people find it difficult, they want help. So they look for techniques to help them stay in that state and identify with that state. But like I said, that is not required. You can literally just be like, oh, okay, so I notice I am identifying through a filter of lack, and I have lack around money or around health or love or all of them. And I would like to experience something different as pure awareness. I'm going to decide what feels expansive and good and uplifting and brings me joy. And I am going to choose thoughts, ideas, and identify with those instead, and just put my attention on those. And you don't ever have to look back. You can just inhabit that and trust and know and have faith. And that has to unfold for you. That has to be your reality. Nothing else required. So I really hope this is clear, guys. Sometimes I don't know because I ramble pretty fast and I don't take notes, but I just like to sum up. I just want everybody to know that there's nothing required of you. If you feel like I have to reprogram this to get where I want to be, that's the sticking point for me. Is I don't want people to ever feel like they have to reprogram their subconscious to get to where they want to go, because that's absolutely not the truth. When you inhabit the reality and you believe that you have to change your subconscious or reprogram it to get to where you want to go, you're just creating an identity that has to change your subconscious to get where you want to go. You're identifying with that, so that now has to be your reality. When in fact, you can choose to just let go of things of lack identities and choose to focus on the things that feel good and that you want to create, and be done with it. And it can be that simple. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to post them below. Like I said, I hope this is clear, and I'll watch it after I get done. I'm hoping it'll come across clear for you guys. But just remember, guys, it can be very simple, and it's meant to be really simple. But I think as humans, sometimes we overthink things and complicate things. But just remember, whatever energy you're holding, and if that means I have to do techniques to change things in my reality, then that's the reality you'll have to experience. But if you just choose to say, hey, I'm not going to identify with that reality because I don't want that anymore, and it's a lack perspective, and I'm going to identify with this one instead, and you just move forward and you don't look back, and you just keep moving, keep your identity aligned with what you want in abundance and all of the stuff that you want to come into your life, then that's what has to happen. So, okay, guys, that's it for tonight. I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching, and I will see everybody tomorrow. Okay, bye.